Ellen, you're not still playing Kingdoms of Amalur, are you?
It's just come out on backwards compatibility on Xbox One, so I'm replaying it just to see if I can find any, hidden secrets in the code, maybe something about a sequel.
All right, yes, what... Wait, hang on, are those the same clothes that you were wearing last week?
What? No, yeah, I've been home, I've bathed. Did Mike tell you otherwise, because he's a goddamn liar.
Have you even slept?
Actually, I've developed an amazing way of micro-sleeping, which allows me to continue playing the game. Watch this.
Should we wake her up? I'll be honest with you, James, I don't know.
For the Veyland!
Show of the weekend, show of the weekend, show of the weekend, show of the weekend, show of the weekend. Put this away for now.
Yeah, I feel a bit better for that shower.
Yeah, we all feel a bit better for if you haven't had a shower.
Just, when you get like a layer.
Anyway, Kingdoms of Amalur. This looks good, I'm just reading the back. Forge your destiny, you've been reborn, your future unwritten. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Check it. Top tip from Luke. Check it out. So Westaway recommends. Hashtag Westaway recommends.
Don't read it.
Anyway, let's move on quickly.
What have you actually been playing?
Let's move on swiftly. Tetris Effect. Tetris Effect, we talked about it a little while on the show because I played it in VR.
VR, yeah.
But since then it came out properly and I've been playing it, surprise, surprise, not in VR, just the regular way. And it is stupendous. I wasn't really sure what to expect because I read a lot of reviews and they are incredibly positive.
Yeah.
It's coming up on like Game of the Year lists and stuff.
Oh, completely. I saw when it was like first released, there are a few people were going, I can't believe that in a year when Red Dead Redemption 2 came out that the best game is actually Tetris Effect.
Yeah.
Like, it's just...
I know. So actually like going into it, my expectations were really high because I was like, let's see what's so profoundly spectacular about this game. What it is, it's the perfect version of a game that is like timeless and incredible already.
Yeah.
Like everyone can play Tetris, everyone knows that Tetris is good. Tetris Effect is just like, damn it, let's just make the best Tetris game that we can. It actually more reflects badly on every other Tetris game since, because like when I think of a Tetris game, I mostly think of like the sort of rubbishy ones that you get on a smartphone or like even in like an in-flight entertainment system or something. Why did nobody, before the makers of this game, who obviously have form in making like spectacularly beautiful like audio-visual games like Rez, for example, why did nobody think about just making a Tetris game that was extremely beautiful? And they've nailed it, and then the Tetris is just sort of, it's like picking gold up off the floor. It's like Tetris is already a flawless game. Like just plug this into your beautiful ocean, like soundscape thing.
Yeah.
And, jobs are good. I made notes on this game to try and like structure our chat on it. And the first note in my document, I was playing this quite late last night, is I think the game is alive. For the life of me, I can't remember why I wrote that exactly. It is absolutely beautiful. You'll have seen it from the trailers. Everything you're watching now is my gameplay. The thing that's in all the trailers is this like underwater thing with like the sort of animals and stuff. But there's loads more than that. It's like the main thing you'll be doing is playing through this sort of story mode, which is described on the main menu as like an emotional journey. And it's almost like every level has like a different visual identity and a different visual thing, a different sound. It's incredibly satisfying to play. When you drop a block, there's just like a little dum, and the sort of the playing field just kind of goes like. Ooh. Like with the weight of your thing like impacting into the bottom of it. It has this very clever thing where as you're playing, your button inputs, whether you're sort of moving the pieces or dropping them down, it all adds to the music, but in a way that where it kind of like builds up and layers up in a way that it's a little hard to puzzle out. And I'm really, really into that. So I spent a little while trying to figure out exactly how it works. I think what's happening is like because obviously when you're like playing Tetris, you are playing it arithmetically. Like there's no tempo to your button things, but you're pressing so many buttons fast enough, you're always going to be close to a beat. So basically what the game does is you press it, probably off the beat, and the game just waits a fraction of a second or like a few milliseconds until it is on a beat or on an off beat, and then it just plays a boom or something like that. Your random non-rhythmic button presses come out as this kind of boom, 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 boom. And when you hit a certain milestone, just with your playing, like when you just get enough lines, like the whole thing just goes. And you're like, it's so chill. The whole vibe is just so relaxing that it really makes it feel like the game is on your side almost, because most puzzle games are quite confrontational. Beat this challenge.
Yeah.
Can you like beat your high score?
They
beat
can
your
be
time?
quite stressful.
Yeah, stressful. They are. Lots of puzzle games
And
are.
like the original Tetris was a little bit stressful because it had that music.
You know, faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. Yeah, yeah. And the fail state is quite aggressive. Like when you fail, it's like you know. Like,
What?
that's what it does. All the bricks go up and he goes.
Do it again.
Like
an angry cat attempting jazz hands.
Well, that's what the programmers probably meant. Look, I'm vindicated by the footage. But Tetris Effect isn't like that. It's like, hey man, let's play some Tetris.
Just chill out, yeah.
You can play a lot of different game modes where you can't get a game over, which is really nice. It's just like, play Tetris. And in those modes, if you fill up the thing and like you fail, all the bricks just go like, whew. And then and you just keep going, and you're like, nice. It's incredibly zen. Like I say, I was playing it like quite a lot yesterday evening, and I just found it very, very relaxing. I've always found that Tetris is relaxing. I think people get a lot out of Tetris or a lot out of Sudoku, things like that, in terms of just like, it sort of focuses on your mind, but on something that isn't too taxing.
Yeah.
It lets you think about other things. It just relaxes your mind.
Well,
I
like
think.
you were saying, the VR one was like being in kind of a sensory tank.
Yeah, it was.
So it's kind of like
yeah.
like playing it on the PlayStation 4 as is must be just like just relaxing.
Yeah,
in
it's just
your
very,
room
very
and-
chill. If you were to ask me, like, Luke, how long if I put Tetris in your hands, how long do you think you would play for? I'd be like, minute or two, play a couple of games. I'll just be playing Tetris Effect, and then I'm like, 50 minutes, eh? Crikey. Look out the window, Earth is gone. Aliens roam the streets.
Only Tetris.
Close the blinds. I'm not a doctor, but I suspect that, like, if you find yourself stressed out or anxious, my gut feeling is that you could do a lot worse than playing a little bit of this before bedtime. I played Tetris Effect last night for a little bit, just before I was going to bed, and then between putting it down and actually going to bed, I was like, I don't want to look at Twitter.
Oh my god, I need this game.
Yeah, I was like, it's not that I'm like resisting checking it because I know it all sort of stress me out, like checking my emails or doing whatever the thing is you do on your phone just before you fall asleep that you know you shouldn't do.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, thought Tetris Effect cleaned my brain out, and then I was like, I don't think I want to see or do anything else. I think just. There are plenty of crazy game modes. Basically every sort of permutation of Tetris you can imagine is represented, it feels like. There's also like a max meter now, and when it is full, you can trigger it and you go into the sort of slow-mo Super Zen style. And yeah, it's like that episode of Futurama where Fry is like putting out the fire. When you clear lines, they don't get cleared until the sort of Zen time slowing thing finishes. So it means that you can get 4, which is obviously the maximum you can get, and then you can be like, and then also like 3 here, 2 here, boop, 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 like bunt. You can like get a good combo, and then at the end, yeah. There's no online mode, which a few people are annoyed about. I can't imagine anything worse than to play Tetris Online as some stranger. It is, it's a solo experience. It's, you're trying to beat the computer. You're trying to beat your high score.
Yeah, I love like online stuff as well, but I don't like wedging in a co-op or
exactly.
multiplayer online version just so that there is, like, just so they can put on the box. It's multiplayer.
Tick. Weirdly, there is a sort of online component to the game in that if you aren't playing the main story, you end up on this menu that is a globe that you're sort of hovering above, and other players with their usernames sort of float around it as little like particle space whales, and if you want you can like unmoor the camera for no reason, as far as I can figure out, no purpose other than you can just sort of like float around like a satellite and look at the little like space particle whale people going, ooh, man, it's a weird game. Yeah, Tetris Effect, yeah, it's good.
It's good. Nice.
Give it a go.
Well, from an extremely relaxing and calming solo play game, we're gonna instead
So at peace.
jump into the slightly chaotic, often multiplayer, many multi-character fighting game, Super Smash Brothers, and I'm going to quiz you on it!
Oh no! My mellow, it's so harshed.
Super Smash Brothers Ultimate is finally, by the time this video goes out, it's out!
It's out! What are you doing watching this? Stop watching! Go and play it. Stop watching!
I know friends that
watching.
by the time that this video goes out have already probably spent about 24 hours solidly playing
By the time you're watching this video, I hope to have most characters unlocked.
I'm excited. Are you? By any chance?
I'm well excited, yeah.
The whole roster of characters, except Waluigi, sorry. There's a whole new stages. They've switched it up a little bit so you can choose your character after the stage, which is quite a tactical thing to do. It's good. There's all spirits and stuff. If you want to learn even more about that, go and watch the video that Luke made, all about the game coming up. But now I'm going to quiz him on it in the classic OX fashion. Where
so that's probably
that's the deepest. So, okay.
Yeah, that's probably the last mention of Smash Brothers there'll be on this.
Yeah. No, but Luke.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
I'm ready when I could. You've already answered in a previous video who your main is.
Oh yeah.
In Super Smash Brothers.
Zelds.
It's Zelda. But Luke.
Zelds.
If you couldn't pick Zelda, which other character?
Jump in the lake. Sorry, go on. If I couldn't
would
pick
you choose?
Yeah. If I couldn't pick Zelda, I don't know, assuming that I've managed to scrape together some reason to exist. I do have a lot of characters I love to play as. I really like being Captain Falcon because he's sort of ridiculous. He's quite strong as well. I like playing as all the Links. Anything with a sword.
I like Link.
Tends to be quite like, they all tend to be accessible characters. Anything with a sword. The sword is always
shield. Shield's helpful.
Yeah, that's really cool. I really like playing as Kirby quite a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Just for the ridiculousness of the the like inhale move.
My friend has a thing where he inhales people and then jumps off the side with them.
Cool.
Home. You're coming with me.
Down we go.
LOL. Out of the new characters,
Ooh.
which one are you most intrigued by?
Well, I think Isabella looks like a really good fun time to play. All of her moves are completely ridiculous. I like the fishing rod.
Yeah.
It sort of flings people a surprising distance. That's fun. The Inkling is really cool as well.
I enjoy the roller, just being like...
Yeah, it's quite sort of easy to get around. Big floaty jumps. That's nice.
Very useful if you get knocked out.
Yeah, I think the two Castlevania characters.
Yes.
They seem pretty strong.
Yeah.
They have a lot of really punchy, powerful moves, as you'd sort of expect from muscly kind of. They have like weapons and equipment.
And now I've watched the anime.
Oh yeah, isn't it great?
I really want to play as like Alucard or someone like that.
Yeah.
Like,
you can't play as Alucard. It's so annoying. Like, why can't you? Alucard is the
'cause
obvious
he's
playable
great,
character.
But no, you have to play
With the best will in the world.
I want to play as Alucard.
People want to be Alucard.
But the others are fine. It's fine.
So make do.
No, it's fine.
We struggle on.
In conclusion, who would you go for?
Oh, of the other characters, let's go Richter.
Be gone! You don't belong in this world, monster!
So Luke,
Yeah.
if you were a character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate,
Yes.
what would your ultimate be?
Oh, my final smash.
Your final smash.
I think it would be...
Bear in mind, it's like things you want something that maybe is like a big area of attack, because especially if you're playing with a lot of people and you want to get as many people as possible, maybe you want something that will get them off the stage quickly.
Got it. So in some of the Smash Brothers games, the older ones, you used to be able to transform between Zelda and Sheik, and now they're two separate characters.
Yes.
But back in the day, you could like transform between the two characters whenever you wanted, and that was really fun. What I'd quite like, if I was in Smash, I'd like to be able to transform into Dob, my Dungeons and Dragons character, and then my final smash would be Thunderwave. Cube of electric, all consuming, everything's melted.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the second part to this question. Luke, here is a Pikachu.
Oh, Pikachu! Hey, Pikachu.
Finish him off with your final smash.
Oh no! Oh, Pikachu, why? Okay, alright, well, okay, so the Smash Ball is here, and I'm like, doosh, doosh, got it.
Yeah.
And Pikachu's like, trying to escape, hanging around near the edge, and I'm like, no, Pikachu, no escape from me. And I'm edging up closer, and Pikachu's like, no, please, no. And I'm like, oh yeah, beg for mercy now. It's a little late, Pikachu. It's a little late. I know what you've done. It's time to settle your account, Pikachu. And then I'm like, blam, Thunderwave. And also got Pikachu sees the irony in this, being an electric Pokemon. How fitting. So I'm like, damn, like that, and the cube goes like that. Weirdly, for Pikachu, there's no sound, just light and a low hum. Everything fades from view. And Pikachu shakes around like that for a long time, and then there's a pause, and then Pikachu's fiery remains are like, Pikachu! There he goes. And then that thing where it's like, Pikachu gets blasted off like, like that, and then, as sometimes happens in Smash, just like,
I think that was beautifully
I don't
acted
mean
out.
it, Pikachu.
Oh, poor Pika. Poor Pikachu. That's not the final question.
Oh!
No. Luke.
What else am I going to do to Pikachu? Luke, here's
Well.
a scalpel dissection.
Smash Brothers Ultimate has
Yeah.
added some new characters to the roster. However, one is painfully ignored. Luke, I have a challenge for you. See, we have a mascot who would be perfect for Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Thanks to his kick-ass moves and his appropriate name, Smash Blue Whale.
Yeah, of course!
So, Luke.
Perfect. Yeah.
Could you design,
Yeah.
as this is Super Smash Brothers Ultimate,
Yeah.
Smash Blue Whale's brother who should feature in the game?
Okay.
So you
sure.
basically have free reign
Okay.
on
yeah.
a new character.
Oh my gosh, we're adding to the Smash Blue Whale expanded universe. So soon after we added the catfish with no name.
I'm really going all out on this. I've invested a lot, and we need some new characters.
Right.
So I've got some pens,
Oh,
some
great.
paper,
Yay!
and hang on, I'm gonna go get my Switch and play some Pokemon.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll take out all the blues first of all. There's a whale. I'm going to draw the character in situ in a Smash battle, I think.
Okay.
Just to sort of help to visualise.
Worker. Damn work.
James, I'm working very hard
No,
right
no,
now.
I'm just like looking at the one's
Oh, yeah,
drawing,
yeah.
one's playing.
What are you trying to imply?
Evoy? I always would say it as Eevee, but she does actually say Evoy, like that.
Say it again?
Evoy?
Can I hear it?
Evoy?
Give over. Is it a very young
It's
Eevee?
like
Can it not
Evway.
speak yet? Is it a baby?
It's a V, but said like a W.
Evway?
Evoy?
Evway?
Evoy?
Ovey?
Evoy?
Ovey?
It's Eevee. She's Brummy. That's where it is. Makes sense now.
Mystery solved. How would a whale fight savagely?
This is I've not played it properly for about a week because I've just been so busy. So let's just gonna see what happens while you're drawing that. Let's have a look. Can you see that? Holy woly! Wow! Wow! 25,026 XP. I went from 19 to 33. Do I learn the move Swift? Let's have a look.
Yeah, Swift is well good.
Should I get rid of Tackle?
Tackle's basic.
Yeah.
Scrap it for sure.
Yeah. Move Takedown. Also damages the Give up learning the move, thanks. Also damages the user.
No, thank you.
What? This thing is brilliant. This is no wonder Pokemon tricked an entire generation into walking around.
Is this all happening
edge.
with the Pokeball Plus?
Yeah. This is a week of walking around with this.
Also,
Double
they're
edge.
the only way to get Mew, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is a bit of a rum-do.
Yeah. Another one where you're risking your own skin. No, I'm not having Eevee hurt himself. I love him. Give up on learning the move, thank you. 33. Done. Oh, it called out to me 14 times.
But nobody answered.
Eevee. Oh, and I got so many candies. How we doing?
We're doing real good.
What's
Right.
happening?
Oh, what's happening? Well,
Is this? Are you all done?
no, nearly.
I'm gonna play with little Eevee. I'm gonna poke his nose because he's really cute.
Poke your ears like that.
Still not over this. Why are they not real? I need.
Why are they not real? Animals are real.
Yeah, but they don't go Eevee.
But they make their own noises.
I want a Pokemon. Give you a berry. Yeah. Oh my god, you actually have to hold it. Whoa.
Yeah, this has gone slightly overboard.
This is amazing though.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, Eevee. Okay, I'm gonna put you the other way.
All right, cool. I think we're.
We good? We're good? We're good?
I think we're about there.
Ah, that's so good.
Okay.
This is outstanding.
Oh, wait, hang on. One more thing.
Oh, nice. All important.
Who's a character who we don't like?
What, in Smash?
Yeah. There aren't any we don't like, are there?
Robbie the robot.
Of course.
He's just cubes. He's fine. The original machine that he was designed off of was a bit bad.
All right. So Smash Blue Whale's brother
What's
is
his
seen.
name?
Kind of Crash, but it should be something surf related. Swell. Smash and swell. All right.
Yes.
So this is
Swale.
Let's
do a swell.
Workshop.
Yeah.
Workshop. Swell is seen here in a Smash Brothers environment. Here we go. We're on the Smash Brothers stage. Now there's a lot going on here.
Yes.
So let's explain.
If I hold and you point.
Hang on. Let me get a little.
Get a little pointer.
Pen.
There we go. There we go.
No, it's like school. Swell is differentiated from his brother by his cool leather jacket and nothing else. Apart from that, he's basically a palette swap, but there's a cool leather jacket. Here we see Swell performing a regular move, which is this bloosh sort of blowhole attack. As you can see, Link, popular character Link from The Legend of Zelda, has fallen afoul of it, getting quite the drenching. Meanwhile, we're also seeing here Swell's final smash attack, which is summoning a whaling vessel with Ahab, a ghostly Ahab at the prow, to go boosh like that and lay waste to Rob the Robot specifically. This final smash only works on Rob the Robot from Smash Brothers. It won't work on anything else. This is specifically anti-Rob. Swell the whale, boosh, ghostly ghost ship, summoned, whammo, smash.
Well, Luke, I think that will
Not too late,
definitely
Nintendo.
be going on
DLC.
the OX fridge.
It's going in Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
DLC.
Yeah.
Very,
I
very
think
easy to
You
animate.
should hold it like a proud artist.
This is how proud artists are.
Yes.
If you go to a gallery, they're like, oh.
Yeah, they're like.
If you go to a photography exhibit or something, they're like, look what I did. Let me tell you all about it.
Well, I was going to say, like a proud kid who's just come out of school with a drawing that they did in class, but I didn't want to be too on the nose.
Didn't want to be inaccurate. In fact, I'm like a prize-winning artist in a gallery.
Yes. Well, I think we've learnt loads about Smash Brothers.
Yes, we have.
Super Smash Brothers Ultimate is now out, which is exciting.
By the time you're watching this, we will have done a Smash Brothers live stream. So catch that on demand.
Ooh,
see if
will I have been any good? I'm
sure we'll
no
all.
idea.
We'll all have been good, and I'm sure we'll all still be good friends.
You'll have
by the
all
end.
seen Luke do his "I hope they like it" face for
Yeah,
the
yeah, that's
entire
true,
stream.
Be playing. Like... Gets fun in a minute. Need to unlock 20 or so more characters.
Well, yeah, no, we've learned loads about that game completely, and now we're going to learn more about you guys in the comments.
Last week's show of the weekend was a momentous milestone as we hit what we probably reckon is in the ballpark of 100 episodes.
100! There!
Did you count this one?
Yes.
Well, that's the Wimbledon's tennis game.
Oh, these thumbnails look the same!
I guess we'll never know.
Well, will we? Commenter Sebastian Solar has been crunching some numbers, Luke. I went through all the videos and counted 99 shows of the weekend, including 3 bits and pieces and 1 PAX Australia live show. I didn't include the Gamescom vlog though. Counting that last video, you would be at exactly 100 episodes.
Answers at last!
Oh no, wait, hang on. Commenter Smurf Jurgen has replied to that one. I went through the entire video list and came up with 101, including the live show and this one. I only counted videos that had show of the weekend in the title/thumbnail.
Oh.
And Zulu Bunsen has different working. I count exactly 100 that have show of the weekend in their title. That includes the 3 best bits from 2017 and the PAX Oz live show, but not the Gamescom 2017 and E3 2018 vlogs, nor the Splatoon 2 live stream of the weekend. So yeah, happy 100-ish!
Happy 100-ish!
Let's get this straightened out for the time we get to 200.
Yeah, we'll probably do that. Meanwhile, we took a look at heartbreaking boss fights from games that hit you right in the feels. Ow, my feels. It's always a terrible thing when you have to kill a dog in a video game. Like when those wolves were attacking my horse in Red Dead Redemption 2 and I was left with no choice but to kill and skin them.
You didn't have to skin them.
Tell that to my legendary wolfskin chaps.
Commenter Matt Snyder didn't find your sadness convincing, Luke, given your history in Bioshock. It's always a terrible thing when you have to kill a dog in a video game, says the guy who harvested all the little sisters.
Oh, is this going to follow me around forever? Look, harvested is such a harsh word. I prefer murdered. No, wait, go back to harvested. Let's move on. Last week also saw Mike and I counting up 7 games worth keeping an eye on in December, a video in which I tried to persuade Mike of the virtues of virtual card games.
If you want fighting things, why don't you just fight them in The Witcher instead of like pretend fighting them with cards?
Because video games are basically just an extension of card games. But under the surface, all games are just basically like this computer playing a card game against itself, trying to figure out what's happened. It's just numbers.
This is mind-blowing.
In a spreadsheet.
Isabella Liberty wasn't exactly persuaded either, Luke. It's all just computers doing numbers in a spreadsheet. Well, guess I'm not playing games anymore. See y'all in Microsoft Excel.
Why is the online beta finally launched? Time to get my pie charts on the leaderboard.
I'm just gonna go.
Oh, of course they make conditional formatting a microtransaction. Good job my credit card is already saved. Ellen, do you remember how we were talking about final bosses that you never got to fight?
Yeah, and then I was like,
Yeah, and you were the ultimate final boss.
Yeah.
Well, look at this. It's the ultimate boss fight.
Holy moly,
I know,
that is
starring
awesome.
you as an enormous flaming skeleton.
That is my ultimate form.
It is.
How did you know?
It is covered in sores. It's amazing. Also, look at the scale here, because I presume this little knight fellow down here is me.
Yeah. That's completely the opposite scale to normal. Usually it's the other
Yeah.
way around. Usually I'm like, hello, Luke.
I mean, I look pretty
They
outfaced.
scale me up for these shows.
Yeah.
I'm actually only that big.
I really like this. It's cool.
So cool. And I like the little OXs. And
Yeah.
everything. It's good.
So many nice attentions to detail.
So good.
You are a terrifying final boss.
I am so pleased with that. I'd like to play an evil character in a video game one day.
But next up, Ellen, look, gaze upon the work of Bailey Little B6. On Twitter, you sent this in. Look, it's these beautiful pen drawings of the whole gang.
Oh my goodness, we've got it. Mike's got the rubber duck, and he's got a cowboy hat, and
Yeah.
Jane's got the muffin that she was carrying around with her all the time in that Hitman 2 Let's Play, which is very funny if you've not seen it. She's
Yeah.
Just take this.
The Oxbox gang are all there, but what
Yeah.
I really want to focus on more importantly is,
Yeah.
look, it's us! Yeah! Look, you've got your, how are we saying it now, Evie? Evoy? Anyway, you and Evie look very happy. You and Evie look delighted to be here.
Yes!
And look, I've got this cool guitar. Thank you for drawing it left-handed. That is some attention to detail right
is
there.
it a ukulele? Because then it's Luke with a nuke.
Well, I mean, it looks like a full-size guitar. Right?
Yeah.
A left-handed one. Yeah, man, such fine work. Such fine
Good.
fan art.
It's good.
Thank you, folks, again for sending in your incredible creations. They are mind-blowing, and they must take such a long time, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. You're crazy talented.
More than us.
Oh God!
Oh
What
God, we
if they
shouldn't let
realise?
them know.
Don't let them know. Shh. So we've come to the end of Show of the Weekend.
Oh.
What do we have to talk about, Ellen? What do we have to discuss?
There's a thing that's like merch.
Merch?
I think we've got a site where you can buy
What?
merch now.
We finally
You
have
can-
a fully
You
stocked
can
official
buy
merch store.
things to show how much you enjoy Presh Mems and how much you want people in your D&D parties to not be a dob.
Well, that will. I don't anticipate that show will be very popular, but so it's a limited run for now, probably. Also, it's got this printing error on it. It says "don't," which seems like
Yeah, don't be a dob. Yeah.
Freshman's one. Though.
Also, there's a cute mug with a
Yep.
drawing by our lovely friend Bendix, and there's so much cool
It's a
stuff on
hug
there.
in a mug. It's a
Yes.
hug on a mug, more accurately.
Yes.
And yeah, we're going to be putting more designs out there in future. So yeah, do check it out and see if there's anything that you like.
Yeah.
But thank you very much for watching Ye
thank
Oldie
you.
show of
Yes.
Le Weekend.
The weekend.
Weird merging of
Languages and times,
languages
yeah.
and times. If you enjoyed this, check out the others. We're doing live streams in December. We did that
Yes.
Smash Brothers one we talked about. So you can catch that on demand. We'll
Yep.
be doing another Smash Brothers stream on the, what's the date? The date?
19th.
19th, it is the 19th.
On the
yeah.
Wednesday.
Yeah, the 19th it is.
Yeah.
So check that out. Follow us on Twitter and stuff there, because we've got all of our, we'll have the schedule up there.
Yeah. But look, this guy wants to have a word.
Oh boy.
He's annoyed. Yeah.
What? Pikachu, cut me some slack.
Yeah.
Why is Pikachu annoyed?
Well,
because I did a Superman.
Yeah. And now he's gonna do his